Hi everybody, I'm Lisa Marie Barber from the Department of Art and Design, and I'm so glad you could join us today for our Virtual Arts Visit Week. If you were here in person, we would be having this fabulous time together, cruising through the hallways, looking at our studios, meeting our fabulous professors and our students, and getting a sense of what it would be like to be an art student here at UW Parkside. But because of COVID, of course, we can't do that right now, right? So what we have online for you today is this virtual presentation. The format for today includes the following. We're going to hear more about our art and design major. We're going to take a peek at some of our studios. We're going to hear a little bit from our visiting artist, Garrett Grimm. She came and exhibited in our galleries last semester. The show is still up, so if you're able to drop by Parkside, come check it out. We will have a photo montage called Our Grad's Work. And then last but not least, just want to give a shout out to our Scholarship Day that's going to happen March 6th. If you have any questions, you're interested in a scholarship to come to UW Parkside, check out uwp.edu. and go to the scholarships link, and it will tell you all about the different opportunities here at Parkside. So, without further ado, let me give you a little bit of a summary about the kind of programs you can study here at Parkside. So, we have an art major and a graphic design major. We also have different certification programs. A lot of times people call these credentials. So you can get a credential in art education, in digital fabrication, art history, design just in general. And of course, again, these can be wrapped into the majors of art and graphic design. We're particularly proud that we are now licensed to offer an art education program. So beginning this last fall, we've had students enroll to become teachers. They get licensed and they can teach art anywhere in Wisconsin, and even in most states in the country. So without further ado, I'm going to turn it over here to our video producers that are going to insert a video. Take it away.
The best thing about being an art major at Parkside is seriously the faculty. I chose Parkside because a friend of mine was going here and he gave me a tour of the campus and I really liked what I saw.
We have professional artists who come here and do artist visits and are all just captivated by how wonderful our spaces are and how well equipped we are with our studios. We have 6 different dedicated studios for our art students and graphic design students. We have photography, printmaking, painting, graphic design, sculpture, ceramics, and a few foundation studios as well.
We have 3 different art galleries here on campus. We have the Fine Arts Gallery, we have the Methods Gallery, and the Foundation Gallery. They're a great place to display your work and see the work of other people from the local area.
In the art department, we have 2 different majors. We have a graphic design major and an art major. And then we also have concentrations that students on the art side, more traditional side, can choose from. And those would be in 2D design, 3D design, or interdisciplinary. And then we also have certificates for students who really can't do the full credit load of a major. And those would be in art history and design. We also have minors in our areas as well, graphic design and art.
Some Parkside students go on to being freelance or independent artists. Some work at schools, museums, cultural centers. Others go on to really awesome graduate programs.
We have students on the graphic design side that get all sorts of opportunities. We have students who, whether they're in graphic design or in studio art, always continue exhibiting their work and making artwork, and we're very proud of that. Aren't those facilities amazing? It's great to see Jay Jones, one of our former students, talk all about the opportunities you have as an art or graphic design major here at Parkside. So, as it's mentioned in the video, not only do we have these wonderful studios, but we do have 2 different professional galleries here at Parkside. So, last fall, as I mentioned, Garrett Grimm is a professional artist who exhibited in one of our galleries. We have a little presentation from her as well. Take it away, Garrett. So what kind of students actually come to Parkside, you might be asking yourself? Well, only the best students. Students really that we have here, they come here, they choose Parkside because they want a tight campus community. They want to be in classes taught by professors that they can just reach out to and get their questions answered at any moment. We don't have TAs teaching our classes. We actually have professors meeting with the students in their classrooms, in the studios, and one-on-one outside class time. If you want to also have an affordable, quality education, Parkside's the school for you. For many of our local community members, Parkside's just down the street. Our prices are good, our classes are amazing. You can get certified here to do just about anything you want. So without further ado, I want to introduce you to two of our wonderful majors, Paige and Ivan.
So I actually didn't start in the art major. I started in a different major because I was too afraid to go into the art major. I think studying art is really scary and I didn't feel very comfortable at first. But I still took art classes. I couldn't really give them up. And eventually, after working with the professors and getting more into the art major, I decided to take the jump in, and I'm really glad I did that.
I decided to choose graphic designing because in high school there was a bunch of art classes offered, and once graphic designing was also offered, I chose it and I fell in love with it ever since. I decided to come to Parkside because of the one-on-one times that I would have with my professors, and it would improve my skills of art because of the size of Parkside.
One of the first moments when I felt that pursuing an art degree was the right choice and when I felt really good about what I was doing was in my Intro to Painting class, because even though I struggled during the beginning of the semester, there was this project where it was actually a self-portrait, but we got to have a little bit more freedom in what we were doing, and I don't know exactly what happened, but I just got into this zone, and I just painted this picture that I never expected that I could paint. I've definitely been inspired by my instructors, and it's one of the reasons I'm so glad to be an art major. To see them teaching and the kinds of connections that I've made with my professors and the mentoring they've given me, it's so cool to see them make that difference in people's lives, and to also see them being practicing artists and being in museums and galleries, and I realized that that's something that I really want to do that I didn't know about before.
Yeah, Professor Swisher definitely inspired me because she would bring up apps that we would used to have, or kind of projects that she would work on, and kind of tell me of how they dealt with it. And from there, she would, with her experience, teach me how to improve my projects. So right now, I'm currently working on looking for internships through the Handshake app that Parkside has. And through that, I am hoping that I would get some callbacks and eventually start working in the workforce.
Yeah, Parkside has definitely prepared me for my future. I'm actually in this class right now called Professional Practice, and it not only shows me how to make a resume, but they're teaching me how to put together a portfolio and an artist statement, and really showing me all these different jobs that I can get that I didn't know were out there before. I was a totally different person before I came here, and I don't know where I would be if I wasn't here.
I'm very happy I came to Parkside, that's for sure. It's definitely true. I don't know where I'd be if I didn't come to Parkside with all the help that I've gotten so far, for sure.
Wasn't that great to hear all that information? Again, just to recap some of the special things we have at Parkside. We have quality programs, we have small class sizes, we have a campus where you really get to know your fellow students, and you get to meet your professors one-on-one in classes. You also have the opportunity for study abroad programs. In the art department itself, we have a Study in Italy program that we're really proud of. And every other year, our students travel to Italy and get to see art firsthand, some made by what are called the masters. So as we look at art and graphic design in general, and we look at our program, you might be thinking, well, Lisa Marie, what can I do with an art degree? What can I do with a graphic design degree? Well, there are a lot of things you can do. So many that I actually had to list them out on this piece of paper. This is what a lot of our students are doing right now as we speak. And I should say, students who have graduated. So we have students who are professional graphic designers in advertising firms. We have former students who are commercial photographers, production potters, designer and fabricators of new industry products, teachers, gallery owners, video producers, project managers, and really they're all contributing to the broader discussion, broader culture of art, design, and anything that's visual in this country and in the world. So before we end our presentation today, we have one last video that we want to show you, and it's called Our Grad's Work. And you'll get a first-hand snippet, first-hand look to see what our students are doing out in the job world. So I hope you really enjoyed this introduction to our program and to our school, UW Parkside. If you want to be part of a great creative community, make art, learn, and just grow as a person, think of Parkside. We have our Scholarship Day on March 3rd, and again, information about that is available on our website, uwp.edu, and check out scholarships. And also, if all of this was just so amazing and you want to see it in person, you can schedule a visit. Just give us a call. We'll meet you and wear your mask. We'll have a good time. Take care, and thanks so much for being part of our Visit Week adventure. Bye.